listening to the Backstage Krew Podcast. And on tonight's episode, we're talking about WWE NXT Vengeance Day, February 4th, 2023, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's start, Shane, show. What you got to say about the show tonight?
The show was good. Tonight was a good pay-per-view. It looked like a lot of people showed up tonight. For the crowd, it was a good show, though.
It was like a full house. It was a good show.
Yeah.
They kicked it off with that Wesley versus Dijak.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, that was a super good match. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, Wesley, man, always putting on a good performance. Dijak stepped it up for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, with Wesley body slamming Dijak.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. But Wesley remained the North American champion in NXT, defeating Dijak, which was a good match.
Yeah, congratulations to Wesley on that one. Both of y'all for a good match.
And then the next match was James and Fallon versus Carter and Chance. What you think about that match?
Man, that match was a good one too for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship.
I'll say it was a good match. It was a dirty pan. End up getting a new women's champion, NXT champions over there, which was James and Fallon coming off with that. But it was a dirty pan. We might see them going back at it to get a little rematch.
Yeah, and we also saw the new tag team champions backstage celebrating.
Yeah,
that was overall that was a real good match too, man. And that new tag team that formed with Fallon and what's her name? That's a good tag team right there.
Fallon and James.
Yeah, this whole thing over the bar.
Yeah,
I like it though. And then after that was Apollo versus Carmelo, a 2 out of 3 fall match. And that was a good match too, right there.
Yeah, super good match. I recommend to watch that. I recommend to watch the whole NXT. It was Vengeance Day pay-per-view, but Carmelo and Apollo Crews, that was a really good match.
Yeah.
With Carmelo getting over on Apollo Crews, and what's his boy name? Apollo Crews' name?
I think it's Dabocado.
He ended up coming back,
making a return, and he knocked Trick off the apron.
So everybody thought he was gonna come back and be with Apollo, but after the match and Apollo lost, he ended up attacking Apollo.
Yeah.
Letting him know, he coming back to Wreck House, so this ain't no friendly things. I'm coming after the belt too, probably. So
and hit him with a beastie move, sit down choke slam kind of thing.
2-handed sit down choke slam.
Yeah, that's beastie.
And then after that, they had the next match was for the tag team belts. It was Andre Chase and Duke Hudson versus The New Day versus Pretty Deadly versus Gallus for the NXT tag team belts. It was a pretty good match. That was a beastie match, and it came unexpected winners, which was Gallus. What you think about that?
Man, that was my favorite match of the night right there, actually.
It was everywhere. The tables getting broke.
Yeah.
Bodies was hitting the floor.
Yeah, I did not expect Xavier to take the L though for the team on that one.
Yep, I called it. I wasn't expecting Gallus to win, but I called do they lose it? They would be retired to the new roster, back to the main roster.
Sure did. Yeah, and then Gallus put a Chase through the table. That was good, man. Yeah, it's overall a great match, 4-way tag team match.
So I want to see what the storyline goes into that and see how long they hold the belts down for over there.
Yeah, I bet knew they gonna show up on NXT and probably give them some respect or something, and then go back to the roster.
Yeah, starting to seem like WWE gonna go for more of the putting the belts on the people that actually like grinding hard instead of using the the promos, the flashy stuff, the gimmicks. They gonna start giving to the guys that really don't got the gimmicks like that. Cause Gallus don't got a gimmick to where, they winning the crowd over a gimmick. They actually win the crowd over, their moves.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Gallus for being the new NXT tag team champs.
Yeah, nice match, y'all.
And then after that, they had, that match after that was for the women's NXT belt, which was Perez versus Dolin and versus Jay, which is the Toxic Attraction. That was an awesome match.
Yeah, that match was going down too.
Like I said, bodies was hitting the floor. People was going through tables.
Yeah, Jay went through the table.
That was Dolin.
Dolin went through the table, yeah.
And then,
yeah, she got pinned. Yeah, Jade got pinned.
Yeah. She got hit with the pop rocks off the belt.
Yeah.
Off the ropes.
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
But Perez, yeah, she held her own down there, and she got the W.
Yeah, it was a really good match, man. This is, like he said, this is worth going back and watching.
Yeah, I say NXT pay-per-view for this one was pretty good. So,
yeah.
The next match after that was Breakker versus Waller for the men's NXT men's belt.
In a cage.
In the cage, and Waller came out the gate, fighting dirty, did a low blow. He tried to fight his butt off, but hey, I don't know where it's gonna go with Breakker, but it seemed like Breakker finna be the champ for a while unless Carmelo gonna take it away.
Yeah, Carmelo came out at the end,
and I think he might just be the guy to take it away.
I think he might be too. I think Carmelo might be our next champion down the road. Now I'm talking about taking it off Breakker.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a really good match too, though, man.
Yeah, I say Breakker and Waller had an awesome match. Just creating some Breakker, some guys to go against. So once they get to the main roster and all the new shift chat, all the new guys go to the main roster. You know, everybody have a story behind somebody to.
Yeah, Waller.
You'll be wanting to see that fight again.
Yeah, Waller gonna be that guy that he beefed with in NXT. So
exactly. So yeah, we see where it's gonna go from all that, but we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. This is the Backstage Krew Podcast.
Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. We're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify.
You can also hit us up on www.backstagekrew.com. And Saint, show where you get the Sami Zayn t-shirt from.
Oh, I had to represent for Sammy, man. Got that www.shop.com. Plenty of stuff.
Pretty dope. Well, with that being said, until next time.